Hey guys, I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever holiday it is that you celebrated, if you celebrated. I just wanted to come on really quick and do a New Year's Eve makeup tutorial for you. It's a navy sort of smoky eye with some gold in the center. So if you want to see how to get this look, just keep on watching. So to start off, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion on my lid, and then I'm going in with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Tough as Taupe, and I'm going to be placing this on the inner and outer corners of my eye just to act as a base for the navy blue shadow that we're going to be using later. You just want to leave the center portion of your lid bare. Now I'm going to go in with the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk and just fill in that center portion of the lid that we left bare and just blend it out with your fingertips. Now I'm taking the color Light Brown from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and I am blending that right above my crease to act as a transition shade. Now going in with Navy from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, I'm just using a flat shader brush. I believe this is the Urban Decay one that came with the Naked palette, and I'm just mainly patting it on to the inner and outer corners of the eye, everywhere where we put down that Tough as Taupe. And if you have already done your makeup, you want to make sure that you use a tissue or something because there will be fallout. Otherwise, I would suggest doing the eyeshadow first and then doing the rest of your makeup. So you just want to bring that onto the two outer corners and sort of bridge it in the center. And then I will be taking a blending brush and blending that out so that there aren't any harsh lines. And then you'll see that I go back in and blend. You just want to keep doing that until it gets the intensity that you want it. With the color Buff from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, you just want to pat that on to the center of the lid on top of that NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and just sort of blend the edges in a little bit so that there aren't any harsh lines, and this is going to act as the base to the glitter that we're going to add later. Now for the sparkle or glitter, I'm going in with this Essence Eye Sorbet. This stuff is amazing. It's sort of a yellowish color, and I found it at Fred Meyer's, but you could probably find it anywhere Essence is available. It's basically the same thing as the Stila Magnificent Metals, but it's already mixed in a pot, so it's sort of a moussey consistency. But I love the way they go on. They last forever, so if you have these anywhere near you, I definitely recommend picking one up. They have them in a few different colors, and they're only like $4 or $5. Then I'm going in with a black liner and just tightlining my upper and lower waterline. You want to make sure that you smudge a little bit of that liner onto your lower lash line. Then we're going to go back in with that navy color, and we're going to smudge that in and blend out that black on the bottom lash line. Now, if you have any fallout like I did, you can just take a makeup wipe and clean up around the edges and clean up all of that fallout. Now I'm going in with Nectar from the Lorac Pro 2 palette and a blending brush, and I'm just blending that blue out on the bottom lash line just to make it a little bit softer and smoother. Now I am going to be adding false lashes, so I'm not going to put on a ton of mascara, but I chose to go in with the Maybelline Mega Plush, and I'm just putting one coat of that on my upper lashes, and then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline, I think it's the Lash Discovery, for my bottom lashes, because this brush is awesome and it's the perfect size for the bottom lashes, and it's like less than $10, so I definitely recommend picking it up if you want a good bottom lash mascara. Now I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Natural, and I'm just using this to highlight under my eyes and also clean up under there. And I'm just going in with this brush that I purchased from eBay, but I've heard that it's a dupe for a hair and makeup addiction brush, and I love it for this purpose. I always use this brush to blend out the concealer under my eyes and then also add the powder over top. To set the concealer and stop it from creasing, I'm going in with Nye's Cameo Powder. This stuff is great if you have more of a fair skin tone. And then I did add some lashes. I filmed it but was out of frame, so I didn't add that in, but I purchased these lashes from eBay. They're freaking awesome. I love the way they look. And then I just go in and curl them after they've dried. And now I'm taking the Bahama Mama bronzer from the Balm and just bronzing up my face a little. For blush, I'm going with the Tarte Holiday Palette, and I believe this is the color Breathless. I'm not totally sure, but I'll make sure that I put it in the description box for you. And this color is amazing. I love it. It's like so natural, but it gives off the perfect color. And for highlight, I'm going in with this Maybelline eyeshadow in Champagne, and I just really like the sheen that this gives off, so I'm adding this to the tops of my cheeks, a little bit on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Now, because the eyes are so dramatic, I wanted to keep the lips more neutral. So originally I applied Wet n Wild's Just Peachy. I left it on, but I thought it was a little bit too orange for what I wanted. So I went back over that with Wet n Wild Fergie lipstick in Fergie Daily, which is one of my favorite new lipsticks. And I just blended those two together, and that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a safe and happy new year. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.